Welcome, spiritual seeker, to today's discussion on one of the most powerful concepts that can shape your life. Do you want to be right or in the right reality? Before we dive into this eye-opening subject, I want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever found yourself arguing for the sake of being right, only to realize later that it didn't really serve you or the situation? Or maybe you've experienced moments where things just seem to fall into place, effortlessly, as if the universe itself is guiding you. This is the power of synchronicity. And it's not something that happens by accident. It's a manifestation of a deeper reality that you can shape with your beliefs, actions, and the energy you bring into the world. In this video, we'll explore how you can make your own synchronicity and shift from merely seeking to be right to stepping into a reality where everything aligns with your true desires and purpose. You won't want to miss this transformative journey, so hit that subscribe button to ensure you're always receiving content that can help you lead a life full of purpose, wisdom, and synchronicity. Let's dive in. The illusion of being right. We've all heard the saying, "The truth will set you free." But what if the truth you're fighting for isn't the one that leads you to freedom? Often, we get caught up in the need to be right, whether it's in conversations, relationships, or even with ourselves. We spend so much energy defending our beliefs, thoughts, and actions that we forget to ask ourselves, is this really getting me where I want to go? Being right can feel empowering. It gives us a sense of control, validation, and security. But here's the catch. While it might feel good in the moment, it doesn't always align with our highest good or the reality we truly desire. In fact, the more we focus on being right, the more we trap ourselves in a reality shaped by ego, pride, and limited perspectives. The truth is, being right often means being attached to a fixed idea of how things should be. When we are obsessed with proving ourselves right, we're not open to the flow of life and the greater, more expansive reality that could be unfolding around us. At its core, being right is often an ego-driven need for recognition and approval. But when we prioritize ego over intuition, we resist the fluidity of life itself. Being right often comes at the cost of connection, growth, and even peace of mind. The true transformation happens when you release the need to be right and allow yourself to be open to life's infinite possibilities. The power of synchronicity and living in alignment. So, if being right isn't the key to unlocking a fulfilling life, then what is? It all comes down to living in alignment with the flow of the universe. This is where synchronicity comes into play. Synchronicity is the meaningful coincidences that seem to happen at the right moment, often beyond our control or expectation. It's like a moment of magic where the universe responds to your thoughts, intentions, and actions. These synchronicities are not random, they are signs from the universe, showing you that you are in harmony with your true self and the world around you. What's incredible about synchronicity is that it happens when you let go of your attachment to being right, and instead focus on being in the right reality. When you stop forcing things to happen and allow the universe to guide you, you begin to align with the flow of life, and everything starts falling into place. But here's the key. You have to be open to it. You have to trust the process, and more importantly, you have to believe that there is a bigger picture that you are a part of. Living in alignment means paying attention to the subtle signs and symbols that the universe places in your path. It's not about controlling everything, but about listening to your intuition, following your heart, and stepping into the flow of synchronicity. Yet letting go of control and surrendering to the flow. One of the biggest obstacles that prevents synchronicity from happening is the need for control. We live in a world where we are taught to control everything around us, from our careers to our relationships, to our personal development. But what if control is actually the very thing that is keeping us from the reality we desire? When we focus too much on controlling every outcome and sticking to our need to be right, we close ourselves off from the natural flow of synchronicity. We resist the possibilities that life has to offer and create roadblocks in our own path. The truth is, when we surrender our need for control and open ourselves up to the flow of life, we create space for synchronicity to enter. We stop forcing things to happen and instead allow them to unfold naturally. This is the power of letting go. It's about trusting that the universe has your back and that everything is happening for your highest good, even if it doesn't make sense in the moment. When we hold on too tightly to what we think is the right way of doing things, we block the natural flow of opportunities and synchronicities that are meant to guide us. Creating your own synchronicity. Now, let's dive into how you can create your own synchronicity. The process begins with understanding that your thoughts, emotions, and actions shape your reality. What you focus on grows, and what you believe you attract. 1. Clarify your intentions. The first step to creating synchronicity is setting clear intentions. What do you want to experience in your life? What kind of reality do you want to step into? Get specific about your desires and make sure they are in alignment with your highest values and purpose. Clarifying your intentions helps you tune into the energy of what you want to create. Be detailed about what you want, but also leave room for the universe to surprise you with even better outcomes. Second, shift your focus from being right to being in alignment. Instead of focusing on what you need to prove to others, focus on what feels right to you. Pay attention to the signs the universe is sending you and trust that you are on the right path. Being in alignment with your true self means knowing that what you're doing is for your highest good, regardless of whether anyone else agrees. Stop seeking validation from the outside world and start validating your own feelings, thoughts, and desires. 3. Be open to opportunities. Synchronicity often comes in the form of unexpected opportunities, people, and events. Stay open to the possibilities, even if they don't fit into your current idea of how things should unfold. Trust that everything is happening for a reason. The more you open yourself to receiving synchronicities, the more they'll appear. You may find that you start meeting the right people, hearing the right words at the right time, or even experiencing a chain of events that leads you down a path you hadn't even considered. 4. Take inspired action. When synchronicity shows up, don't hesitate to act on it. Take inspired action, even if it feels a little outside your comfort zone. The universe will continue to send you opportunities, but it's up to you to take the first step. Inspired action is different from forced action. It's when you feel pulled towards something with excitement or an intuitive nudge. Trust the guidance you're receiving and take the next step, even if it feels uncertain. 5. Trust the process. Finally, trust the process. The more you let go of the need to control and just allow things to unfold, the more synchronicities will start appearing in your life. You are creating your own reality, and you are co-creating with the universe. Trusting the process means knowing that everything happens for a reason, even if you can't see the full picture yet. Stay patient and stay open to the journey, knowing that synchronicity is guiding you to the right reality. The benefits of being in the right reality. When you start making synchronicity your reality, amazing things begin to happen. Here are just a few benefits. Greater flow. Things just seem to fall into place effortlessly. You no longer have to struggle or fight for everything. Life becomes more harmonious and you begin to experience a natural flow. Alignment with your true self. You start to feel more in tune with your true purpose and desires. Your actions are in alignment with your highest good, and your reality begins to reflect this. Increased abundance. When you are in alignment with the right reality, abundance flows naturally into your life. This abundance isn't just about money, it's about love, opportunities, and inner peace. More fulfillment. Ultimately, creating synchronicity leads to a greater sense of fulfillment. You feel more connected to yourself and the world around you. You no longer feel like you're forcing things to happen. Instead, everything just clicks. The transformation of letting go. The true transformation comes when you let go of your need to be right and allow the universe to guide you. By releasing the ego-driven desire to prove yourself, you free up space to experience the miracles that life has to offer. Synchronicity becomes a natural part of your reality, and you find yourself stepping into a life that is full of purpose, flow, and alignment. This shift may not happen overnight, but with patience, trust, and an open heart, you will start to notice the subtle signs that your reality is shifting. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this final thought. Life isn't about being right. It's about being in the right reality. The more you embrace the flow of synchronicity and release the need to control everything, the more you'll find yourself stepping into a reality that is full of opportunities, fulfillment, and ease. Remember, You are the creator of your reality. So, ask yourself, do you want to be right, or do you want to be in the right reality? Thank you for joining me today. If this video has resonated with you, make sure to subscribe for more transformative content. And leave a comment below. Let's start a conversation about synchronicity and how it has shown up in your life. Until next time, stay aligned and keep creating your own reality.